first question, good soil is, which holds whole of the water that enters into it, which allows percolating the water slowly from it, which allows water to pass very quickly from it, which allows limited amount of water to retain into it. So we need to know that good soil is where water should percolate slowly in a soil, because if water passes too rapidly, then many of the minerals and organic matter useful for the plants will simply be washed away. If there is no percolation and all the water is simply held up in the soil, then there will be poor aeration and respiration and the plant roots will suffer. So correct answer for this question is option B, that which allows percolating the water slowly from it. Option B. Looking towards the next question, choose the correct combination of labeling of stomatal aperture of dicot and monocot leaves. So here the A is epidermal cells and are on the upper part and the lower surface of a leaf. They have two features which prevent evaporative water loss. They are packed densely together and they are covered by a cuticle, a waxy layer secreted by the cell. The epidermis usually consists of single layer of cells, although the specialized leaf of some desert plants have epidermal layers which are several cell thick. In plant, a specialized cell on the undersurface of the leaves for controlling gas exchange and water loss. Guard cell occurs in pair and are shaped so that a pore or stomata exists between them. They can change shape with the result that pore disappears during warm weather when a plant is in danger of losing excessive water. The guard cell close, cutting down evaporation from the interior of the leaf. Now so A epidermal is there in option A, option C. Okay. Now this B part, this B part is subsidiary cells. So the stoma are protected by subsidiary cells that have papillae that arc across the stoma, creating a mini depression. This will tend to retain escaped water, giving it time to diffuse back into the stoma instead of being immediately blown away by a breeze. So B subsidiary cells is there, option A, as well as an option C. Then the C is a chloroplast. Then D is a guard cell. So it's there option C. And D guard cell is there only in option A. And the last, stomatal aperture. Okay, that is E. So it's there in option A only. Now the stoma, that is plural stoma, is a pore found in epidermis of leaves, stems and other organs that is used to control gas exchange. The pore is bordered by a specialized parenchyma cell known as this guard cell, which is this D, and that are responsible for regulating the size of the opening. Chloroplast is a green colored pigment organelle found in leaf. Thus, looking towards the option, we have found that the correct answer for this question is option A. A epidermal cell, B subsidiary cells, C that inside part is a chloroplast, D guard cell, and E is stomatal aperture. Looking towards the next question, food is transported to various parts of the plant through cambial cells, pith cells, xylem cells or phloem cells. So the food is transported through phloem cells. So this is very common and thus the correct answer for this question is option D. Moving towards the next question, osmotic pressure is highest in. So halophytes live in the condition which are physiologically dry. Water is present in high concentrated salt solution, hence to absorb water, halophytes maintain very high osmotic pressure in their cells. The cell sap should be more concentrated as compared to the environment. Then only halophytes can absorb. So correct answer for this question is option C, that is halophytes. Looking towards the last question, that is the process of guttation takes place. So the process of exudation of liquid drops from the edges of leaves is called guttation. Usually it occurs through stomata-like pores called hydathodes. It is this process by which fully turgid plant remove extra water. The cause of guttation is mainly root pressure. When the root pressure is high and the rate of transpiration is low, guttation takes place. Hydathodes are stomata like pores, generally present at the tips or margins of leaf of those plants that grow in most shady places. Example is Tropalia. For example, so the correct answer is when the root pressure is high and the rate of transpiration is low. That is option A. So correct answer for this question is option